So we're doing the elephant's toothpaste reaction where we show how oxygen bubbles can be formed. We're going to use hydrogen peroxide, which involves two oxygen atoms and two hydrogen atoms. We're going to make two of those, and I'll show you right now. So all of these are going to be single bonded. This is a two-step reaction, by the way. So you're going to single bond two oxygens with each other, and single bond a hydrogen to each oxygen. So oxygen has four places it can fill, and the other two shells are going to be filled just by lone pairs of electrons. Not every atom needs something bonded to it. So we're going to do that again so that we have another hydrogen peroxide molecule with two oxygens and, two hydrogens. We're going to set one aside for now. We're not going to use this one yet. We're just going to work with the first one for the first step part of the experiment. So we have our lone iodide molecule. So we have our lone iodide molecule and we have our hydrogen peroxide. What's going to happen is our hydrogen peroxide is going to split up. The oxygen right here is going to react with the iodide to make oxygen and iodide atom. And the remaining oxygen is going to attach to the single bonded hydrogen to make water. So you're left with water and an ion containing iodide and oxygen. The hydrogen peroxide molecule we set aside in the first step, we're going to use again now, and it's going to react again with this oxygen on this molecule. The iodide is just going to split up. It's going to become a lone ion again. And this oxygen is going to react with the two hydrogens here to make another water molecule. And we are left with two oxygen molecules here. And this single bond that remains in this reaction, actually how it works when in real life is the oxygens are going to combine these two single bonds to make a double bond. So these two oxygens will be double bonded to each other, making oxygen gas and a bunch of water, and having our lone ion as our final products in this reaction. So for this experiment, we're going to take a little bit of dishwasher detergent and mix it with some hydrogen peroxide that I have right here. I have a good amount of hydrogen peroxide, and we would add potassium iodide to represent the reaction we just did, but I don't have iodide with me, so I'm adding a yeast mixture, activated dry yeast, which can be used as a replacement, has the same chemical properties, just not the same formula. And it should start to foam. That's about it. I use 3% hydrogen peroxide. If you end up going to the beauty store or somewhere that's not CVS, you can find more highly concentrated hydrogen peroxide, which will make the bubbles go up even more. But the amount of bubbles we got from just a little bit of hydrogen peroxide and the yeast mixture is a lot, and it can be attributed to the oxygenation.